Okay, this word we're going to define is conflict. Okay, what does conflict mean? Let's write our definition here, what conflict means. So conflict has two meanings. One meaning, if we are talking about a story, conflict is the problem. So I'm going to say the problem in a story. So that's my first definition, okay? Another definition to conflict is an argument or a disagreement. An argument or a disagreement. So if you have a fight with someone or you disagree, you have conflict. In a story, the conflict would be the problem that the character has. So every story pretty much has a conflict, has a problem. Okay, so part of speech, what part of speech is that? That's going to be usually, in the way we're using it, it's a noun. And actually, we also have another sort of form. It can be a verb. If it's a verb, it would be like two things that don't go together. And we would pronounce it conflict, okay? So as a verb, we pronounce conflict, and as a noun, we pronounce it conflict. It's a little bit different, okay? I'm not going to worry about other forms for this one because I don't think we have another form that is very common. Okay. Related words. So related words, since this word is used a lot to talk about a problem in a story, I'm going to include the word plot, because plot is one of the other vocabulary words, and that is what happens in a story. So a synonym could be like a problem. We could also say disagreement, argument, or a fight. Okay. What would be something that is the opposite to conflict? Could be maybe, so if we're talking about opposite to problem, oh, I don't want an S. It could be resolution, because this is when the problem is solved. Another antonym or opposite, so if disagreement is the same, agreement would be the opposite, right? So we could say agreement would be an antonym. Okay, so let's think of some examples. the first example, I'm going to use this definition, the problem in a story, for that definition. So let's say the conflict in the story Golden Bay. We'll use that example from our textbook. The conflict in the story Golden Bay is that Claude doesn't want to, we can say, lie to get money. Remember, in the story Golden Bay, Claude is with his friend Boyd, and Boyd wants to get money from the seniors who live in the apartment. He wants to tell them that they are collecting money to donate to the basketball team. But Claude disagrees, and he doesn't want to lie to get the money. That is the problem. That is the conflict. Okay. We can give another example. And let's look at the second definition, which would be an argument or disagreement. Okay. Let's give an example that maybe you can complete it to make it something from your own life. I'll say, I had a conflict with someone when, and tell me what happened down here. Okay, so I had a conflict with whom, when, For my own example, let me think. I don't have that many arguments. I had a conflict with, I'm going to think about when I was in high school, with my sister when she wouldn't let me borrow her clothes. When I was in high school, I liked to borrow my sister's clothes, and she didn't always let me. Okay. Finally, you can include some sort of drawing or image on the front that will help you remember the word conflict. So I might draw a couple of angry faces. They are not happy at each other. They're having a conflict. All right, that's it.